What's going on, YouTube? Long time no see. It's Kevin, aka Majin Greasy here. I think I like the sound of that. I used to be G for Greasy, but now we're in our dark era, so it's Majin Greasy. Anyways, I'm making a video. Well, this is gonna be a vlog. I'm supposed to be making a video about this next chapter in my life, and it's the first video I'm gonna make is starting over at 31, but we'll get into that later. And the reason why I'm making this vlog is because I realized that I don't have a chair. I need a chair because I was going to make the video in my crib, but I don't have a chair. So I was going to procrastinate, which I've done for a long time in my life. I was going to procrastinate and go to the store and say, I need this before I do this, blah, blah, blah. And I realized I'm doing it again. I'm procrastinating again, and I'm finding an excuse to not do the thing I need to do. So what I decided instead was, if I wasn't going to make the video that I planned on making immediately, what I would do instead is I would make a behind the scenes video. So this is going to be a vlog about, I don't know, anything. My goal is to get a chair, but this may turn into a whole bunch of other shit, who knows. So I just realized that I forgot my phone in my house, so I'm gonna go get my phone and then we'll get this show on the road. The first destination is Ikea. I'm gonna go to Ikea, I think, and maybe Staples after, see if I can get a couple things there, and we'll go from there. So I will see you guys in a bit. All right, so got the phone, on our way to Ikea right now. And one thing I realized is I don't know how people make car vlogs while driving, because this is quite difficult, but who cares? We're gonna figure this shit out, because I can foresee myself making a lot of vlogs in my car in the foreseeable future, so we're gonna have to adjust and adapt. All right, so well, like I said, I'm on my way to Ikea right now, and the goal is to get a chair, a computer chair, and possibly some type of mat / rug or some type of protective floor barrier type thing. So that's the goal. And today is a surprisingly nice day. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's a nice fall day today. It's usually raining because it's that time of the season in Vancouver where it rains for almost every day, but oh man, these guys don't care about nothing over here, bro. That's another thing I can make content of. The drivers in Vancouver. There's a lot of bad drivers in Vancouver. So anyways, on the way to Ikea, see what's going on when we get there. So I mentioned that I was gonna start talking about life at 31, and I know I'm gonna make a separate video on that, but I just wanted to rant a little bit and maybe get some ideas out of my mind and into the world. But what I want to talk about basically is just what life has been like the last decade, and all the mistakes that I've made, all the wins I've had, and just talk about a general sense of the direction I'm planning to go as it pertains to content creation, finance, just life in general. I think my life could be a good example for any upcoming person for what not to do in a lot of circumstances. So I have no fear in sharing mistakes that I've made and being an open book for two reasons. One, I want to help people, like I said, not make the mistakes that I made, number one. And number two, I know I'm going to be successful one day. That's a fact. I know I'm going to be successful one day. And that someone may call that cocky. Who cares? But what I want is for people who watch this video or these types of videos later on in life to realize that I was in the position that they might be in, or that I have similar experiences. So that's kind of the goal behind that video. And so yeah, we're just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna go with it and see what we can do. So kind of approaching Ikea now. Just gotta lock in and make sure I don't make a wrong turn, because if you make a wrong turn in Vancouver, you are detoured for for at least 30 minutes. So we're gonna tap back in when I get inside Ikea, and we'll go from there. All right, so just arrived, found some parking. I already know how Ikea likes to play, or how people like to play with Ikea. And so I just parked in Narnia. I parked at the edge of the earth because I don't want to deal with spinning around in the parking lot like a damn Beyblade. So we're just gonna take this little walk. And a thought that I have right now is it's gonna be interesting walking around with a camera. I've never actually done a vlog in real life with other people around. And I know I'm gonna look weird with a camera in my hand and talking to myself, but quite frankly, I don't care, because this is not for them. This is for me and for y'all. So one thing I've struggled with in life is anxiety and overthinking and worrying about what other people think of me, what they're thinking of what I'm doing, how I look, how people perceive me. And I'm at a point in life where I've thrown all that in the garbage. I really don't care. And if people are judging, then so be it. You know what they say. If you have no haters, you ain't popping. So that's my little strolling thought. And we're about to get to the entrance. And we're gonna have some fun. So normally I like to be an in and out type of person. I like to just figure out what I'm planning to buy and then circumvent all the mazes and games that IKEA likes to throw you on and just get where I'm trying to go. But today we're gonna have some fun. We're entering the showroom and we're just gonna see what we like. And like I said, the goal was to get a chair, but you never know when you come to this place. You never know what you're in store for. So let's just start looking around and see what we like and what we don't like. I don't know why, but something about this little setup right here just feels cozy and calm. Like, I could get with this. I like this. And even this little area too here. You know, a nice little condo, high rise. I'm feeling it. Hey IKEA, I know you're trying to budget and everything, but it's 2025. At least get a PS5 if you're gonna put something on display. Come on, man. Yeah, I gotta tee up. I don't know why, but something I'm obsessed with is like floating cabinets and floating tables. I don't know, they just seem so elite to me. So this whole wall right here is this is immaculate, and I could fuck with this definitely. And as you can see, I've made no progress towards the chair and computer chair section, but hey man, we just gotta enjoy the moment, right? This is a dope little kitchen area, you know, calm, colors are nice. I fuck with it. Yo, IKEA has a way of making you want every single item that you look at. I don't know what it is, but they're really good. They're really good at marketing or whatever it is they're doing. The last time I was at this IKEA, I saw this little section and I was obsessed with it. I took a picture of it actually. And coming back to see the same little corner, the exact same way it was, I still feel the same way, but I like what's going on over here. I don't know if it's because I have an obsession with fake plants because I'm lazy and I would never just indulge in actually being like a gardener or anything, but something about it it's getting me. I could see this in my future high-rise condo that I'm gonna have one day. Manifestation, right? All right, so I've reached my destination and this is what I'm here for. This is what I'm here for. When I see this, I just get inspired. I don't know why. I love this whole gaming section that they got going on. But we're here for a chair, so I'm gonna test a few out and see what I like and see what we end up with. I'm not trying to go cheap, so we're gonna we're gonna have to work. We're gonna have to work and see what we like, what we don't like, and go from there. So the last chair I actually had was this one right here. I got it because it was kind of a budget chair, and you know, serves its purpose, but stiff, and nah, we just can't. We gotta do better this time. So I'm looking at one of these maybe, but what I realize is they don't have any like DX racer type chairs over here, which is why I planned on going to Staples later, in case I couldn't find what I wanted over here. Like, this is calm. This is cool, but for $4.99, nah, I think we can do a lot better than that. But it's nice. It's nice, I guess. But I'm not really liking their selections. Like, these are the best of what they have. So if this is it, we're definitely not gonna be in service over here. But on a side note, I'm liking this. This just gives me motivation to get back into gaming. I haven't gamed since like 2023, so anytime I see a gaming setup or a gaming computer, I just get excited. I don't know why, but we're gonna get back slowly but surely. We're gonna get back slowly. So far, this one here is winning. It's Stry Spell, $2.99, and it's like very minimalistic, which is kind of what I'm going for. I'm not going for too much. It's got a lot of bounce on it. Pause if applicable, but it's got a lot of like, I don't know, whatever it's got going on, I like it. So this is in first place right now, but I thought there was gonna be a lot more options, but honestly there really isn't. And what they have over there is like just like regular basic type of chairs, so I'm not really feeling those, because I've been through it all. Like I said, I used to have this one right here, and if you're going on a budget, then yeah, it'll work, but I actually want something that I'm gonna stay committed to for some time, you know, at least while I need to. So we'll keep looking. So I saw this one hiding in the corner, and I was like, you know, this one's by itself. It might be a good option. Bruh, this one's so bad, I don't even know where the tag is. This shit was stiff as hell. I'm not even gonna shout this shit out. Just like, here, if you see this, get rid of this chair, bro. This shit terrible. On a side note, this is not something that I was looking for, but this is something I could definitely see myself using, because I don't use a lot of clothes, but when I do wash my stuff, I hang my clothes to dry. And because I don't have a lot of space, I'm usually hanging them on doors and other random objects. So this might come in handy. So we're gonna table this one. Yeah. So as of right now, this chair is definitely the front runner. We're gonna go to Staples. Luckily, it's not too far away, and see if we can find anything that beats this. But look at this, man. I don't have a use for this, but as somebody who's tall, I can appreciate the fact that they made things like this that are adjustable for really any circumstance that you find yourself needing to adjust your table. So, hey, shout out to whoever made that. Something about Ikea is whenever you come to it, you'll definitely be inspired to work harder. At least that's what I get whenever I come to Ikea. I want to work harder because I want all this. Like, I look at different setups and I'm like, man, this would be great. No, this would be great. No, that would be great. And it just inspires me to work harder. And side note, if you're ever coming to do some Ikea shopping, make sure you come during the weekday, because this is a Monday and it's about 12 o'clock p.m. right now, and this place is pretty much empty, as opposed to if you come on the weekend and you gotta do too much, and that's not the type of person I am. So, man, shout out to Ikea for being empty on a Monday. This area is so calm. Like, I love everything about this setup. I could see myself in like a 30-foot studio apartment, condo type living, just doing my gaming, recording videos. Oh man, this shit puts a smile on my face, bro. I can't wait to work hard. I'm already working hard, but I can't wait to just get into this content and work as hard as I can. I want it all, man. I want it all. Side note, I'm not in need of a bed right now, but I got my mattress from Ikea, and it is amazing. I've gotten some of the best sleep ever this past year, and it's with a bed from Ikea. So if you need a mattress, don't let the prices throw you off. They're cheap, but they definitely get the job done. So I'm just throwing that out there for anybody who's in search of a mattress. Don't be a dusty. Don't be sleeping on the floor. Get yourself an Ikea mattress. All right, so we're on our way to Staples now. It's not too far, it's just around the corner, so I just gotta spin the block in the parking lot. I feel good about the decision that I'm gonna make in the event that I don't find a better chair at Staples. I think I'm fine with the one that I found at Ikea. But one thing I've always known is that you don't make decisions on an empty stomach. So we are going to Popeyes. So I'm gonna take a little food break, and I will catch you guys inside of Staples. All right, so as you can see, we are at Staples now. Just finished our lunch break. Shout out to Popeyes for the 5-piece chicken tender combo. That shit was good. So we're gonna head inside, see if I can find a chair or any other little trinkets or things I may need, and then we'll go from there and wrap up the video. Let's get to it. Man, I made such a big mistake going to Ikea first. I wasted about an hour or however long I was there. They got way better chairs over here. And the good ones are even cheaper than the ones at Ikea. And they got a sale going on. Man, you can't lose. So I'm definitely gonna get a chair from here. It's just a matter of which one I like. I'm not gonna waste too much time sitting on them or whatnot. I think something like this one is gonna be what I go with. So I'm just trying to figure out which one I prefer, but or why not? Let's do a little sit test. Yep. Ikea. It was fun, but we are definitely spending our money at Staples. So I'm gonna figure out which one I want, and then we'll make the purchase and we'll get out of here. But before I do that, I'm going to check out the electronics section because this is giving me some inspiration to build my new PC. I currently don't have a PC, I just have a laptop. So I'm gonna need to hunker down, and man, this just brings back, I gotta get back into gaming, man. This is bringing back so much memories and so much inspiration, so I'm gonna do it. I'm committed now. So I've made a decision. I'm going with the Emerge Vartan gaming chair. Originally $369, but with the sale, it's gonna be $249. So kind of happy about that. I'm just gotta get some other stuff like a floor protector and just look around, see what else I can get. And yeah, we're gonna make the decision. We're gonna go with that one. I'm satisfied. Alright, so we ended up going with this chair right here, the Emerge Vartan gaming chair in the beautiful red. And I'm definitely satisfied with this purchase. Shout out to Ikea, but yeah, I just didn't do it for me, so we had to go over to Staples. And please do not ask me why there is a blower and a gas canister in my trunk. That is a story for another time. Now, I guess that concludes this little vlog video that I was doing. I'm glad that I did this. It was actually kind of fun, to be honest with you. And the next time you see this chair, it'll be set up and I will be using it to create videos from my streaming room. So that was fun. I do have to go get a couple things from Best Buy, I believe. I may turn that into another video as well, but if not, I will see you guys in the next one. The next video I'm supposed to be doing is basically a reset video. It's gonna be a video that just talks about my life the past few years and what's been going on, what I expect to be doing, and things along that nature. So we'll see how it goes. But either way, I appreciate you guys for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.